One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. No run. This is Jalen Warren. He'll blow his way forward for a couple. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Warren. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one complete to Atwell. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down, Raiders.
In motion now, it's Collins. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's a big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, KC.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Jackson up top again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
First and and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Out to his right. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket.
To the goal line and in. Boston lovely. Touchdown, Kansas City. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you gotta admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Williams. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 3rd and 9. Man in motion here is Jennings. On 3rd down, it's Williams. That one intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
A first down throw for Jackson. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
And Mitchell, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Raise it up. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
second down and 3. To throw, it's Williams. He's got the tight end, Adam Chapman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down. Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down, Las Vegas.
In motion now, it's Collins. Here's the first carry for their running back. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Williams now to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. Here's a run, going left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
Exiting the pocket right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A short one into the hands of Troutman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. And that is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal drive. That one is good. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down.
At the 17-yard
Yeah, it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will finally run him down. Big play for KC. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
No. What?
Jackson looking to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's loose and down. He picked up the 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early.
And he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, AC. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12. On the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this one.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. This is caught at the 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Now Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown Raiders. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Micah Parsons. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This deep,
and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Grant. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Now Tony to return it, and it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? They got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Las Vegas.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He's going to keep it in, and he'll get into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Vegas. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Raiders move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And mark him down up beyond the 30. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
From the gun, Jackson. Good decision to take off. He gets 50 yards and a first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Micah Parsons. He gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now it's Jackson. It's caught. It's Mitchell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 13.
Here's Jackson. He's got a man. It's Harris. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on third and 13.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Jackson now. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Jackson up top again. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Mason Graham in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. Now Jackson. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, that looked easy. We often talk about how condensed the space is down here in the red zone, but he got wide open that time.
I think anytime you see a guy that wide open, Mike, it comes down to not everybody in the secondary doing their job. Maybe someone's trying to do a little bit too much, and it backfires. You have to understand, what is my role within the coverage? Just focus on that, because when you don't, it leads to coverage breakdowns, and they don't get a lot easier than that one.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He's going to tuck it and go.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. To throw is Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Mason Brown, he gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
It is 2nd and 6.
At the 35-yard line.
Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Looking to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got it! And he will score! Adonai Mitchell, touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Folks, extra point is good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. 17. After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Just a short pickup. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Here's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, that's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it's ball's incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and short, Jackson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he will score again. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, KC. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Now, folks, on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's caught right side. It's Firemore. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Williams, the tight end, is in motion. On 2nd down, Warren. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in by Firemore. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Derek Brown on the stop. A loss of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Williams. He finds his man, Troutman. And he's in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Las Vegas. the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now returned, coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll go right back to Loveland. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Get on! You change it. Get on! Hurry! Report! Report! Sit on!
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Kadarius Toney on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Williams now to throw. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A run out of the gun with Warren. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48.
Now Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down. Here's Jackson. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He's got it at about the 8. And he's got another one. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Folk now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll have him across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Right back to Warren again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
You see here, the quarterback, he's flushed out of the pocket right. Certain quarterbacks love turning into runners, but certain quarterbacks remain passers, and I think that's what this guy does so well right here. He remains alive with his arm, finds his running back there in the flat, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Williams to the air once more. That's made by Smith-Schuster. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and they'll bring up third down. Atwell sent in motion here. On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. Forced out wide. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
That's taken in by Jennings. And he's close to the goal line. Took the big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
What is up?
Throw it again. It's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not the team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down. And I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This just does make it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Jackson now. That's over the middle and taken by side of midfield. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Jackson now to throw on first down. The ball comes out. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on to the ball. Here we go. One final play. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.